The Burtons are here, and I have been waiting on this day for, I don't know, 3 weeks when me and Ariel went out to eat with one of Ariel's friends. And at this particular birthday party that we went to, there was a cheesecake on the table. So, you know, of course I'm going to have cheesecake.
Lane
When I
departure.
tell you I was leaving a review for this cheesecake while I was still eating it and contacting this lady and making an order, I was doing that. And today we are going to go meet this lady, and because I got a cheesecake for Mom's birthday, which is tomorrow, so I'm really excited to get my hands on this cheesecake. And we're going to pull in and meet this lady who's been, I don't know how long she's been doing it for. I'm going to put her Facebook page in the description below, because if you are within the area of Mississippi, southern Mississippi, this is a must-try cheesecake. Mouth open wide, talking with my mouth open wide and chewing like I've never had cheesecake before. We're gonna pull up and meet her in just a second. This is enough sugar for the year. Okay, here is her $4 samples, which, dude, this is a party right here. A party for 2. You can make it for 3, because this, that, and that, and that, that's enough for 1 person. It's here. Should I open it now?
Wait, is that mine?
Yes, that is yours. That is your Reese's Cheesecake $4 sampler. And here's the big guy. Oh my God. If video had scent, you would be in heaven right now. The truck, there's a smell in the truck now that I'm gonna be upset if I ever lose this smell. All right, let me put the lid on here, because there's a high risk that I will eat this and Mom won't get any cheesecake. If I can figure out how to close it. All right, we're gonna go to a commercial break if I can't. I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna go the outside. Okay, let's get this to a fridge. We'll get this to Mom later today. Tease her with looking at it, and if she wants to open it, I won't argue this. But we have another and very important person to go meet today, and that's Bill. Bill is Ariel's dad's, would you say, best friend? Best friend, and because of Ariel's dad's passing, Bill stood in as Ariel's father, and Ariel's father-daughter dance at our wedding, and it was beautiful. When our song cut off and I knew Bill was over my shoulder, I bawled and sat down next to, I want to sit next down to my mom. I don't know what happened. I think I sat next to Taylor. Bawled my eyes out the whole time. But yeah, let's go meet Bill, because it's his time to go meet Noah.
Hey!
Hello, Noah's mom and dad. Okay. I've been waiting to get my hands on you.
Okay.
So you just give me something to gnaw.
You see that red cup?
Yeah,
You see that red cup?
Did he fuss even? No, he was too young. I would
Upstairs yet?
You know, I call this channel, or I named this channel, The Burtons Are Here. But I think a more accurate description for this channel is going to be, the Burtons will be there. Just give us a sec. Okay, give us a minute. Or give us an hour. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow. Maybe. We're always late, but we're packed up, about to get in the truck and head to the birthday mom, the birthday girl, the birthday lady, the birthday grandma, and go have some cheesecake. Excited. And Noah, show them how excited you are about getting in your car seat. Are you excited about getting in there? Oh, you are? Okay, well, hey, if you're fine with it, I'm fine with it. Because normally, it's bloody murder when you get strapped up. We'll see if you change that mentality. Here, we'll let Mom buckle you up. I'm just going to watch your facial expressions change. Yes. Uh-oh. Oh. Looking at the guilty party, Ariel, yeah. Oh, we're blowing bubbles. We might be excited to get in the car seat. All right, that is the sound of approval.
Oh. You want this?
Let's get in the truck.
Hey, Chief. Hey, Cody.
Hello, birthday woman.
Hey, Chief. Yeah. Yeah.
Don't be afraid to let that tongue graze you.
You got me on the chin.
My, check out this beautiful bokeh. All right, I'm grilling. There's the flank, or the first set of meat, and we got not New York strips, but
Yeah.
no.
What you bought? Sirloin?
So whatever you told me to buy, and not to buy, I bought what I was supposed to buy. But we're putting the flanks on for I think we have 3 different kinds of meat, but it's all worth it. 3 different meats to celebrate 3 different generations, right?
Yeah.
We'll look at it like that. Even though the last generation isn't able to eat yet, at least that food.
Not me yet.
But we're off to a good start, that's for sure.
These 2 back here aren't getting very cooked.
That one's shaped like a heart almost. I'll eat that one by myself.
That's a whole flank steak. You slice that baby up and you share. Don't
It's
worry.
no longer Christmas. 'Tis not the season. Since I'm doing such a good job, I might as well. Yeah, what's up?
We're gonna close them up.
Yeah, the real grill masters, it's singular, are in the building. We are gonna set everything else up, and we're gonna sit down and eat. And I'm gonna open the fridge and eyeball this cheesecake just one more time before we actually take it out and eat it. All of it. It's time. All right, maybe one-handing this won't be smart. There we go. Do it.
Nope, hold on, we got it.
Noah, man, are you ready to eat? That's right. All you can do is look at it. What you think about that? You okay with just looking at the meat and not eating it? I'm okay with it too. Speaking of the brown, let's go see some of that brown meat. Ooh, wee. Ryan is here. Godfather to Noah. We'll have you sign those papers later. Ah, beautiful.
Daddy, you need to change your shirt.
I think she's trolling.
All right.
Ready?
Yes.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mom. Happy birthday to you.
I got my card. I got my Medicaid card.
Wow. Am I getting? Is this me?
Yep.
Okay, so is the hype real on the cheesecake? Whoa. Is the lens? Hold on. I want to get in on this. Ugh. There we go.
It's not bad because it's not. It's cheesecake.
I need to know.
And, like it's not really super sweet.
You want me to shake them?
He's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where the
I drop food
Oreo
on him
and
all the time.
No, you-
one would be like,
Just like get it always.
Yes. I will take seconds. The first Mississippi freeze is here. Probably the first of, no, not many, maybe 2, maybe 3. Anything more than that, well, it's just going to be another freeze. But, so there's important things as RV owners that we need to do, both me and Ariel and Noah and Chief need to do differently than others. But some of this stuff that I'm going to talk about is pretty generally common between all full-time RVers. The first thing is outside maintenance. Okay, our first stop is the spigot. Very important for everybody. If you have a heated hose, use it. If you don't have a heated hose, buy one. If you're against buying other things for RVing because you're spending all this money to have this successful lifestyle, don't be an RVer. So we have a heated hose. I think we have the longest you can buy. I think it's 100 feet because we have been in very different environments for RVing where the spigot is at the front, the spigot is in the middle, the spigot is way in the back. So 100 feet covers us in just about every situation. If it's not 100 feet, then it's 50. But looking at this hose, I think it's 50. Nah, it's gotta be, it's probably 75. It's I don't remember because I've had the same one for 3 years and it's done me very well. Mine's a Camco one. I'll put the link in the description. I got it off of eBay. I think mine was $10 cheaper than Amazon. It works. So the first thing that's very important is your spigot has to be the first thing that makes contact. I mean, your heated hose has to be the first thing that makes contact with the spigot. On mine is the quick connect. I need to take off this quick connect. My wife actually did it yesterday night, but she left the quick connect on and she told me this morning that the water froze. And I said, bend the hose and tell me if the water's still moving. She said, it's still moving. I said, okay, it's the spigot. And she said, I attached the quick connect to the spigot. There's just enough ice in that spigot to make it freeze. So I'm gonna take this off and I know we won't have that trouble tonight because freeze number 2 is coming. So, like I said, but as I talked about, this needing to be in the first contact, this splitter has to come off. That will freeze, this will freeze, this will freeze. And it's about the amount of room I have in my quick connect that froze. Actually, I think she said it froze around 10 o'clock today. So we made it through the night, great. But in the morning, it was frozen, and she texted me that it came back on, I think, an hour and 15 minutes later. Does that matter? Yeah, because you never know when you're going to need your water. So direct connect, very important. Winter is coming. My tripod's not tall, not this little handhold on. But anyways, winter is coming, and there are some big things to do now that the freezes are hitting the U.S. Those northern states, you guys already have been hit. God bless you. There's no way I can do that. I will RV full time the rest of my life if long as I can find the enjoyment daily. But up there is no enjoyment. I don't care what you say. If you're having a good time, you're lying. Just confess. All right, so I got 3 things that I believe indoors are the most important things to have in order to survive a winter. I'm gonna add one more thing to my outside spigot talk. Skirting. I think skirting is a great idea. It helps. I've seen people go through it without it and they do great, but I think it helps even more. It keeps that cold air from getting underneath the camper. It might even keep your hose, well, I've heard some people have told me that their hot water hose has frozen, or their heated hose is frozen. I don't know. Did it freeze, or did something else freeze and that thing's not working, or did the power go out? I don't know. But anyways, a skirt outside the RV, button or Velcro, works great. If you want to go cheap and use the foam boards, that's great, but not every RV park likes that trashy look. I don't think it's trashy. It doesn't look as clean, but RV parks deem it trashy, so I'm going to call it trashy. I've seen bales of hay, too. That looks like a rat nest waiting to happen, or possums, or anybody else who wants to live in there. I would never. But it works. It works, okay? It's a barrier. In general, in the umbrella, it's a barrier. But we're inside down. 2 most important things for us, but there's 3, and that would be the vent cover for your fantastic fan in your ceiling. They make pillows for that. You don't have to go buy that pillow. You can just put this up there, this is a window kit. One thing I'm going to say as a disclaimer with that window kit, is when you do suck the humidity out when you're cooking and all that stuff, this is gonna block it. So now you have to rip it off and redo it again. So the pillow, I believe, is best. Have me and Ariel ever did that? No. If that's something we've needed and we haven't realized it, then I've been pretty comfortable. Right now, I believe it's 30. It's 39 at this time, or 41. I know it's a big difference. That's a huge difference. Outside right now, it's 73 inside. I'm comfortable. We have the propane going. So, let me get back on this. I'm getting off track. This window kit does two very important things. It keeps the draft from coming up and inside your camper. If you open up your windows, you'll notice there's a gasket and a gap and a gasket and a gap. Air blows up that, and that sucks. Both summer and winter, spring, this is perfect. Walmart, Home Depot, Lowe's both sell it. I will say, when you do put it up, don't spray it with the with a hair dryer, because it shrinks it up so much, at least in our opinion, that it pulls on the tape. Just neatly press it against the side, take out as many wrinkles as you can. You can't see it from the outside, and if you have guests that come inside and make a negative comment, see them to the door. So this keeps the draft from getting in, and it keeps the heat from getting out. I know heat, I believe, will escape more up here than anything. But hey, if you can keep that heat in and reduce the amount of cold air blowing in the RV, this is great. Maybe $5, maybe $10. I know, again, that's a huge difference. But draft in, no draft in, no draft out. Speaking of drafts, we use AC window mount AC cushion sealer. I forgot the word for this specifically. I put this in between all my slide outs and the flooring. That little threshold you have, there's a draft that comes through there. You got to remember, on the outside of your RV floors, it's just a flap. Go look at it. If you look at it at night, have your partner shine a light through there, and tell me if you see that light. If I see light, wind can come through. That's just going to be my opinion. In this case, I know it doesn't work in all cases. But, so I place this in between my slide out. I'll show you in a little picture, a video right here. It has helped us ever since we bought it. Ever since the day I walked by the slide out in our first RV and I said, I feel a draft. So we went and looked for ways to block it. Man, we were using very thin, cheap towels, and that was trashy. I didn't like it. So then we stumbled upon this, and I said, hey, you think that can replace our towels? You bet. During the summer, we kept it up there because it's a bug barrier. I've never had bugs. I don't want to take this out and find out what bugs come in, but that's some spacing for bugs. If you've ever noticed, when they land on your camper, they're going to crawl, they're going to find a hole. That is not a hard seal gasket down there, I'll tell you that now. On the sides, yes. On the roof of the slide outs, yes. On the very bottom corners, no. That is hour 2. I'm trying to think if I'm missing anything. I don't believe so. It helps. It's 73 degrees. The propane hasn't cut on in a while. We actually cut it up because we thought something was wrong, but no, it works, so we bumped it right back down. I would say that it's not going to work for, it's going to work for everybody. This is going to work for everybody. This is going to work for everybody. But the problem then becomes, do I want to spend that amount of money? $5, $10. These things start adding up. But you have to really step back. Before you buy an RV, you have to really, really know what you're getting into. Even though this is just a YouTube video, I'm sorry, but even in my 5 years, YouTube videos didn't prepare me for everything. A lot of it was finding out at that time. Because I'm not going to find the right YouTube channel that's going to go over everything in detail, everything they went through. Do you really want to listen to that? You're going to have the patience? Do you have the time to listen to that? Go through all these YouTube channels and find out who's going to discuss what? It's tough, especially when there's so many. It's not, I wouldn't call it overwhelming, but what are you going to click? This one today, this one tomorrow. It's tough. But guys, these are R2. A third one that we don't do is really good. A fourth one inside is going to be your propane. That's another expense. Can you afford that propane? I think R2 propane tanks empty, $70. But that's $70 here. It may not be $70 at a Tractor Supply near you or a swap place near you. We run ours. We don't run scared from it. We don't try and conserve. We use it. I want to be comfortable. I don't want to have to. If I'm trying to save every little penny I got, then this wasn't the lifestyle for me. I need to get a permanent job and stay in an apartment or finally get a house. But what a great week. Mom's birthday, seeing Bill. That cheesecake was amazing. I've had my friends reach out to her and ask about shipping. She's not there yet. But when Diane gets there, my God, I hope she gets some kind of TV contract or something. But thanks for watching. Stay warm for the winter. I'm very excited for a couple of the videos that me and Ariel have planned for 2024. I'm excited for our next adventures when we leave Mississippi, even though it's going to suck having the babies, having Noah away from mom and dad and Ariel's grandparents and Ariel's aunt and Ariel's mom. I'm trying to go down the coastline real quick. And my friends, I've enjoyed it, but things are changing. We'll talk about that later. Thanks for watching. Click, subscribe, like, ask questions. I'll answer anything, everything as soon as I can. Thank you for watching, you guys. See you next time.